What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Girl, I can't never come on this camera and be serious right off the bat. I really can, because every time it's just something that just be Lord have mercy. I just be sitting here like, girl, ain't this a mess? Ain't this a mess? But anyway, let's get into it, y'all, because I literally just put my what it is up last night. Y'all got it today. And this came out after I recorded, and I got a whole bunch of people that was like, girl, I cannot wait to hear what you got to say about this. I cannot wait. And I was like, dang, I had already recorded. But Karen Huger, the Grand Dame of Potomac, one of the original members of Potomac, okay. She got found guilty of that DUI. Let's just go ahead and go to it, okay? Ain't no beat around the bush, because she showing up. Girl, it is so sad, okay? I'm not finna be on here too long, but at the same time, we need to have some type of discussion, because this is crazy, but then at the same time, a lot of us are not shocked. I think what people are more so shocked about is the actual body cam footage of what happened that night of the accident when that came out. And that is what got the internet and social medias all up in a tizzy. You know what I'm saying? Because we just like, girl, what? So if you have not been following, back in March 19th, Karen Huger got into an accident, right? It was a single vehicle collision, right? She basically hit a tree or some shit like that. And nobody was hurt. It was just her in the car. She came out. They basically said that I think she refused to do a breathalyzer or anything like that, because you can't do that. You can't do that. And, we see all of this information come out on the blogs and everything, and we was just waiting for the new season, and everybody was just like, I just know they're gonna cut her up on the new season, because girl, what is going on? The season comes out and you have her basically beating around the bush of saying that she cannot talk about everything that happened. And the main thing that I remember her always saying, when either like Ashley or Mia or one of them would bring it up, be like, basically, just wait till my court date. We're gonna go to trial, and I can't talk about it legally because it's a legal proceeding. You can't talk about it, which is understandable and which does happen in a lot of cases. Well, we heard that. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk about certain things. Legally, you're not able to talk about certain things. Okay, facts and all that stuff, right? So she said, all the truth is going to be released. You're going to get the information when it comes out in the trial. Now, the way that she said that was as if when the trial hit, we was going to find out that, she really was not drunk. Okay. The cops did a little bit too much, and they made it seem like they exaggerated the situation, and she really didn't hit no tree, and her car didn't really get totaled. It was just like a little nick. That's how she made it seem like. Okay. Like she was trying to swerve off the road from hitting a deer or something, and that's how she got into the situation. I said, okay, Karen, I ain't believe what she was saying, but I said, girl, what are you talking about? Wait till the facts come out. Wait till the facts come out. Unless the facts gonna show that you innocent, what are you talking about? And sure enough, we saw that she was supposed to have went to court, I think in June, because it was on the season. She did go to court. They postponed it again, so they postponed it. And obviously the trial started today, yesterday or something like that. Baby, and it came out that they found her guilty. Now, I don't know if the trial started yesterday or the day before. Either way, they found her guilty of the DUI. DUI and DWI. Okay? Let me hear what they said. She was found guilty in court on Wednesday, which was yesterday, on charges including a DWI or DUI, negligently driving a vehicle in a careless and imprudent manner, endangering property, life, and person, as well as recklessly driving a vehicle in wanton and willful disregard for the safety of persons and property. Other charges included failure to control a vehicle speed on the highway to avoid a collision, driving a vehicle in excess of reasonable and prudent speed on the highway, driving a vehicle on the highway with a suspended registration, and failure to notify administration of a change of address within the 30 days. My whole thing is she was not guilty of reckless driving. That's what she was, only thing that she was not guilty of, I guess. But here's the thing. We're not surprised, all right? We are not surprised. If you saw the car, we're not surprised, okay? I know that what is getting everybody and what got me is the fact that after all of this, her lawyer said, although we are disappointed in the jury's verdict, we of course respect their decision and appreciate their time hearing our case. We continue to reserve Mrs. Huger's right to run to an appeal and intend to fully pursue justice on her behalf. We appreciate your support and prayers for Mrs. Huger and her family at this time. Baby, what is there to appeal? Now, I get it. There are a lot of situations that be out there, and you be like, oh, I shouldn't get guilty. I shouldn't get guilty. And then they be like, guilty. And you be like, hell no. Go ahead and start writing them papers up so we can do this appeal process. Get that thing rolling. But baby, I would have been okay with that had y'all not put this goddamn the body cam and the video of everything that happened from when she got the cops came onto the scene to when they took her ass to the goddamn station, okay? And here's the thing, Karen, you should know better. I keep on seeing people that's trying to make excuses for Karen and say, you know, we all have bad days. We all make mistakes. Yeah, we all have bad days. We all make mistakes. But at the same time, even in those bad days, you shouldn't allow that to impair your judgment like that. You know damn well when you had enough. And you know damn well when you finna go out and intend on drinking and all this stuff. And especially with her case, it's worse because this is not her first DUI. This is not her first DUI. I don't even think it's her second. Okay. This is not her first DUI. This is not the first time, you know, and you should learn from your previous mistakes, right? We all make mistakes, right? You make mistakes and you're supposed to learn from them. You're 60 years old at the time and you did not learn from the mistake that you made. And you keep on acting with this air of arrogance like you are above certain things and it's going to work out in your favor, because why in the hell fire your lawyer? Because why would he allow you to say, let's take this to trial? Let's take this to trial. Did he not see the video camera evidence that we saw talking about appeal? How are you going to appeal this? Because, girl, is there going to be some impartial jury, or is it going to be from a judge? Okay, is it going to be a jury trial, or, you know, the judge is going to be like, girl, please go back. All right. And I feel a little bad because, listen, I don't know if she's facing jail time. I don't know if she's just facing probation and community service or whatever. I don't know what her sentence may be. But at the same time, I don't feel bad because you're grown enough to know better. You're grown enough to know better, Miss Grandon. But because at the end of the day, I want to have sympathy, but at the same time, it's like, again, you are so fortunate that you got out of that situation with your life. And the only thing that got hurt in that whole process was the tree and the car that you damaged the front of. Thank God nobody else was there. Thank God you came out of that in one piece. Very incoherent, but one piece nonetheless. You didn't have to go to the hospital. You didn't have to be put on life support. Your family didn't have to be preparing your funeral or nothing like that. And other people didn't have to do the same thing for their family member or whoever because there was nobody there. Thank God that was the situation, right? I need you to just take it. Just take it and own up to it. Baby, you did this. You fucked up real bad. You messed up real bad, okay? And I understand people trying to just wait and see. And now we saw. Girl, did y'all see them tapes? Did you see the video? I'm sorry, like I get real serious, but then I started thinking about the tape, and I'm just like, what is funny? It's not funny. But the funny part about it is because even though I said it's not funny, the funny part about it is the way that she was acting up in the video. Because Karen was drunker than that thing, babe. Karen was drunk off moonshine. It looked like she drunk a whole distillery, brewery on the Wine Valley. She drunk everything, bitch. The moonshine, she drunk it all. And I was just sitting here like, wow, girl. Because the way that she was sitting out there on that car trying to talk to the police, and they up there trying to talk to her and trying to get, do you know what happened? Do you understand what's going on? And the whole time, you want to know what really made it funny? And I'm so sorry because this is not, and poor him, Ray. You know what? Karen, the way that you be talking about Ray on the TV, on the season, about how basically you don't feel like he really there by your side or whatever. I truly feel like if he hadn't been by your side the way that you wanted him to support you throughout this whole situation, because he was embarrassed and he was pissed off that you put him in that situation. You had that man struggling. You had him struggling. It was way past his bedtime. First of all, he had to come out there to your aid because you wasn't in the car with him. You was in that car by yourself. He had to come out there and to your aid and try to help you come up with a goddamn story on the spot. He was trying to help you, girl. He was struggling, girl. That little purse that she had couldn't have been no bigger than this. And he was digging through it. Like it was a big ass, deep ass Barney bag, bitch. Okay, like it was the mother goose bag. Let's look up in the bag and see what we got today. Okay. I said, oh my goodness. I said, damn, Ray, you digging like you about to fall in that motherfucker. It is just this big. Okay. He was like, where your license? Where your ID? I'm trying to find ID. Okay. Yeah. She's okay. You know, what happened was I said, child, how much did you have to drink? How much you had? Like a couple of beers, right? A couple of beers. That's just it. I said, oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Poor Ray. Poor Ray. You know, again, he probably just put his Bengay on and he had to wake up. And he had to get up and go see about his wife. As he should, because that's his wife. But at the same time, Karen, that ain't no consideration for him. You know? Oh, girl. Ray was trying. He was trying to be a husband. I give him credit for that. Karen got up in that car and they was driving her to the police station. She was like, do you know who I am? Let me tell you something. It is something about pseudo celebrity, real celebrities, reality TV stars that says that when they get arrested, they be like, do you know who I am? Baby, when I hear people say that, that should be making me laugh. That makes me holler as if it's going to do something, because half the time when they say that to these police officers, they be like, no, I don't. I never forget when Glorilla got arrested. I remember that with Glorilla. Oh, I love her to death. But baby, when she got pulled over because she, I think, was drunk or high, something like that. Girl, she was like, yo, know who I am? The lady was like, no. All right, guys, y'all be killing me when y'all be doing it. This ain't the time to try to throw around whatever status you think you got, okay? Because you are not above the law, you know? And then what's up in that? She was like, yeah, you know, they called me the Grand Dame. You know, they gave me that. Andy Cohen gave me that. I don't know why the fuck they did that in the first place, but that's what they called me. Baby Kim was going off, okay? When she was sitting up in that goddamn police station, I don't even think she was getting interrogated. I think they was just waiting or whatever. Anyway, she was slurring so damn bad. At one point, she was asking, you know, said something about broke and poor and white, and as you're white and you're broke, you're broke and you're white, or something like that. Karen was being shady as shit. Karen was slurring her words. Karen could barely walk at times. Karen was not there. That was not the grand dame. The grand dame left the building. The grand dame was still at the bar. Okay, like I to have stood outside after you got into an accident. Wait until the goddamn police get there. Then they talking to you trying to get all this information, and wait until your husband get there and you ain't sobered up yet. You ain't sobered up slightly. And then they put you in the police car. And then they get you to the police station. And you sitting up in there and you still drunker than that thing. Okay? You are. This is embarrassing, Karen. Karenisha, this is embarrassing. Okay? This is not a good look at all. And I really do hope that now that you, unfortunately, it has been released to the public. And I need people to understand. Karen is not above the law. So all these people up here talking about some, why is it that they put this out and all this stuff? Why would they do that? Who allowed them to do that? Who leaked that? Y'all don't know as much as a whole bunch of y'all be up on social media, and we always come across, these footage from the body cams and the dash cams and all this stuff and interrogation tapes or whatever. As soon as the stuff it becomes public record, especially if it goes to trial, it becomes public records and they can release it. That's law. And I'm pretty sure that is different in different states. But that's what mostly happens. Nobody leaked it. It's public record now. So anybody can have access to it. All right. And just because she's Karen Huger from the Real Housewives of Potomac doesn't mean that she's exempt from having this leak or this not leak, but this put out. Karen, girl. I hope you learn. I hope you learn from this because, it's one thing to have your castmates. It's one thing to be, your family probably looking down or feeling some type of way. I don't know because of the scrutiny. It's the online stuff too. Now the public for real know everything that was going on for the most part. And again, I wouldn't want to be in that situation where I have practically the whole world or people that watch me and know me just judging, because that's what we are. We're judging, and a lot of us, we're judging not because we want to be assholes. We're not judging because we think we're better. We're judging because you're grown enough to know better. And again, yes, we know people have accidents. We know people make mistakes. We know people have slips of judgments and whatever. But at the same time, this ain't your first time. This ain't your first rodeo. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're going to feel some type of way. We're going to say what we got to say because you need to hear it. Because you need to accept that you did this shit and you need to go get help. Now, granted, listen. Maybe we owe Sharice a little bit of an apology, and I even hate to say that, okay? I hate to say that, girl, because y'all know I don't see it for Sharice. I ain't never seen it for Sharice. But, she used to be pulling Karen's coat card all the time. Her coattails all the goddamn time, okay? And she said some shit about how she used to be known around the Potomac of being a drunk. I said, oh my gosh, Sharice, you just being a hater and all this stuff. Sharice was kind of right, I guess. Well, sorry. I stand corrected, Sharice. I give you your credit where it's due, okay? But at the same time, it's like, I need Karen to just go away. I don't know. I don't even know if she's going to go away. She's not even the type of person that's going to go away. She needs to be in the spotlight at this point because she got this air that this character that she got to live up to, right? And normally I would want somebody who is in this situation to basically take time off and take time to themselves and try to cope and get to the bottom of what is going on. Yes, I understand that you are grieving, and yeah, we've all lost someone for the most part. We've all had troubles and traumas and things as such. But if you have the means to go get help, to help cope with those traumas and that grief, because grief never goes away. It may calm down for a minute, and at the worst time it'll pop up, in full force. It never goes away. And what you should do, because you can afford to, go get you some therapy. Go get you a life coach. Go get you somebody that can help you with some tools to help deal with that, so that you won't lash out, so that you won't go resorting to self-medication. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't understand, being an alcoholic is self-medicating, okay? To numb the noise. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to do. And you have the resources, you have the money, you have the capability to do so, right? All right. So that you won't put your life in danger or anybody else's, right? And it's the same thing that happened with Shannon Bedore. They had to get on her ass from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills because at one point she wasn't really taking accountability. And I know some people probably trying to say, well, they ain't doing the same thing for Shannon that they doing for Karen and all this stuff. Bitch, it's because, first of all, they actually released the video of her actual accident when she drove up into the goddamn house, that brick house, okay? And people were home at that time, right? And the whole thing, I don't think she went to trial for it. She just pleaded guilty. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no refuting the evidence. She just went on ahead and pleaded guilty. So there's that. So yeah. I mean, she was back on the show. So I seen somebody that said that it's a possibility that she's not going to be able to come back. I don't think that's true. I would love it for her to take a little bit of time off and let's just say the new season come on, and not necessarily say that she should take the whole season off, but take like half the season off and get herself together or what, because honestly, she don't need to be around them girls. She don't need to be around them. After all this shit came out, she don't need to be around them girls because them girls don't have her best interests at heart. Baby, they finna tear your ass up at the reunion. They're about to tear her ass up at the reunion, girl. I don't know if they filmed it yet or not, but they're about to tear her up, okay, if they haven't. And if not, they're going to wait until next season, baby. Andy is already got the cameras rolling. I can already see Ashley shady ass up there just gleefully being like, oh my God, she did the what? Look at Karen did it. Mia too. Mia, oh, please don't bring Mia ass back next season. But yeah, I could just see it. Jacqueline gonna be like, why you out here getting DUIs, bitch? I'm out here getting pregnant. What about it? Okay, because y'all know she pregnant. Girl, Karen, this is just not a good look. That's not a good look. And again, yeah, we all make mistakes. Shit happens. But the thing is, you have to learn from it. You have to learn from it. And I hope this time you do learn from it. I hope you can. She will be able to get past it, right? But what I need you to do is, I need you and your lawyer fire him. Because if this the one that was on the TV show, fire him. You know, I'm here for my brothers. I'm here for my sisters. I'm here for my black folks. But fire him, because ain't no way in hell. Now, imagine, I ain't got no law degree. Okay, I did take a law course up in college because we had to in business, you know what I'm saying? But it was business law. But at the same time, I ain't take no criminal law course. But at the same time, the common sense that I have, it just feels like I wouldn't advise my client to go ahead and to take this shit to trial. Especially, I'm pretty sure you viewed the footage. You ain't viewed the footage? Girl, how is that possible? Like, I don't know. Lawyers, put it down in the comments. Do you know? Like, is this the common process? Like, what is happening here? I said, child, Karenisha, girl, just calm it down. You're 60. And this is the time that you're supposed to be literally just being free and living your life, because worry free, because you lived your life. You did all the hard work that you needed to. And this is the time where you just sit back and you just wallow in the success that you have, and you go have a great time, vacationing, all of that stuff. Not dealing with court stuff. I really hope she does not get jail time. I don't want that for her. I do not want that for her. Probation, yes, she can do that. If she do get jail, like something of that sort, if she have to be on house arrest, I can deal with that. I can't deal with her being in jail. I don't even care if it's for a week. No, don't do that, okay? But I mean, if it have to go there, it's going to have to go there. But just get a lady probation. Give her a whole bunch of hours of community service, okay? Tell her that she got to wear all her clothes from Walmart. No designer duds. No nothing. Like Walmart jewelry. Dollar Tree, you gotta get everything from there for like 2 years, the next 2 years, okay? Like, just do something like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to be funny, but I'm just saying, I don't want to see that lady in jail, and I really need her to wake the fuck up and to understand that this really was a serious situation, and she really could have did a lot of damage, a lot more damage. And Raymond, you the husband of the year for doing what you tried to do. You really tried. I mean, he was digging to Neverland. Okay, he was really digging in that little ass clutch trying to get that ID. The ID that the police officer said multiple times the other officer already had. Oh, oh wow. Y'all tell me your thoughts. All right, were you surprised? I'm still rooting for Karen. I'm not upset. You know, like, I don't dislike her. I still like her, but again, because that's the whole thing about we all make mistakes or whatever, but I just want her to better herself, okay? I want her to better herself and to see the errors of her ways. You need to. All right? But y'all tell me how y'all feel. Put y'all comments down. Let's discuss, because, woo, all right.